Talking about the baseball team, the Plattsburgh State baseball team sent SUNY Purchase home with no wins after Saturday's doubleheader at the Chip Cummings Field. The Cardinals won the first game 3-2 and defeated them 10-2 in the second. This puts Plattsburgh at 17-7 overall. In the first game, the Cardinals scored all 3 runs in the first inning and had to hold on to that 1-run lead for the entire game. And as we know, they did it. Crockett Pack delivered a 2-run single, and Andrew Gooch had one of his 2-hit drives in a run for the Cardinals. The Panthers responded quickly to the Cardinals, scoring 2 runs in the top of the second. Pitcher John Campbell received the win, pitching a complete game, scattering only 5 hits. In the second game, Troy Boyd led the Cardinals' 14-hit attack with 3 hits. Andrew Gooch and Pat Shaughnessy each had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Plattsburgh remained steady, scoring in the first 4 innings, including 5 runs in the third. Remaining the lead 9-0, Dan Tracy earned his 4th run, allowing 4 hits, 2 earned runs, and striking out 3 in 6 innings of work. Not too shabby in here. 9-7 final score. Oneonta has a better record than us. I think they are one of our rivals. Campbell and Kowalski each accounted for 3 runs. Campbell had 3 runs. Kowalski had 2 runs. Not that bad. And switching gears over to softball, leadoff batter Amy Wu started off the day with an in-the-park home run for the Lady Cardinals. The Plattsburgh State women's softball team had an extremely successful night, defeating St. Lawrence 5-0 in the first game and run-ruled the Saints 8-0 in 5 innings for the second game, sending the Saints home empty-handed. Wu clobbered a shot down the left field line for the first bat of the day. Not a bad way to start a doubleheader. Nicole Demier had a big night. She started off the 3rd inning just like Wu did in the first, with the exception of clearing the center field fence for the only out-of-the-park home run. Plattsburgh went on to score 2 more runs in the 3rd inning and another run in the bottom of the 4th for a solid victory. Bri Allen picked up her 4th win of the year in the circle for the Cardinals. Allen struck out 13 and only gave up 4 hits offensively. Offensively, Nicole Demier broke Plattsburgh's school record with 8 total bases in Game 1. She doubled in the first inning for 2 bases and homered and doubled again in the 4th inning for 6 more bases. Demier and Danielle Gergi both led the Cardinals by going 3 for 4. Ladies and gentlemen, that was only the first game. In Game 2, the ladies came out strong once again, scoring 2 runs in the team's first at-bat. Wu stole home, scoring the first run, and Demier scored off a ground out to second base by Paige Molly. The Cardinals went on to score 4 runs in the second and 1 run in the third. Wu finished the day hitting a single up the middle that drove in Aaron Jamieson in the 5th, giving Plattsburgh the win. Heather Loughran picked up the win for the Cardinals in Game 2 and only allowed 1 hit offensively. Wu led the Cards by going 2 for 3 with 2 runs and 2 RBIs.
Awesome.
A lot of stats, yeah. Awesome game.
And we're going to stick with the Cardinal softball. They swept New Paltz Hawks on April 10th, and it took 10 innings total. Game 1 was an 11-1 thrashing as Danielle Gergi recorded her 100th career hit with a double in the 2nd inning for 2 RBIs. In that same inning, Dana Mandari hit her first collegiate home run to left field. Mandari then hit her 2nd dinger in the 2nd 2 innings later, which tied Plattsburgh State's record of 2 home runs in a single inning. That record was tied with that swing of the bat, but that knock also put her by her lonesome as the only player in school history to record 9 total bases in a single game. In Game 2 of that doubleheader, New Paltz got on the board quickly with a 2-0 first at-bat advantage, but Plattsburgh did not let up, scoring 2 in the bottom of the first and 8 more the rest of the way. Heather Loughran picked up the W in the pitcher's circle, allowing 1 earned run, and the win improves the Cardinals' record to 10-16, but they tied it up at 3-3 in the SUNY Conference. And again, 10-16, not the greatest record, but hey, sweeping the doubleheader is in the right direction.
10-2, they clobbered them. And still in the softball diamond, on Saturday, the Lady Cardinals extended their winning streak to 6 by defeating Oneonta 8-0 in the first game and 3-2 in the second game. This puts the ladies at 12-16 for the year and 5-3 in the SUNYAC. In the first game, the ladies took command of the lead early with a 3-0 lead in the first. Dana Mandari smashed her 3rd homer of the season, posting the Cardinals' 3rd run. The Cardinals went on to score twice in the 4th, once in the 5th, and 2 more in the 6th for the run rule. Ashley Napier doubled down the left field line to drive Danielle Gergi home to end the game. Gergi led Plattsburgh at the plate 2 for 4 with 2 runs and 2 runs batted in. In the circle, Bri Allen picked up her 6th win of the season, striking out 5 and allowing only 3 hits. Starting off the second game, like many previous games, Plattsburgh once again came out strong, jumping out to an early lead 2-0 in the first. Napier hit a shot down the right field line, bringing home Nicole Demier and Danielle Gergi. However, Oneonta answered back with a run in the 4th and 5th. But that wasn't enough to stop Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh managed to score the winning run off from Georgie's double that brought Amy Wu home. Loughran started off the game in the circle, striking out 4 and gave up 1 earned run before being taken out midway through the 4th. Bree Allen replaced her, picking up the win for Plattsburgh. 10-2, we dominated that game, and our record's 10-16. Can't ask for more. They're picking it up.
They absolutely are, and when you see these names come up over and over again, Wu is always in the batter's box doing some things, and Bree Allen, like we were talking about, does it on the mound.
And Danielle Georgie offensively.
Absolutely.
Plattsburgh fell short to number 3 ranked SUNY Cortland on Saturday. Cardinals lost the match 12-8. This puts the Cardinals at 6-6 overall and 1-2 in the SUNYAC. Kyle Norkey and Luke Weidlein led Plattsburgh with 3 goals each, while Matt Mays contributed 3 assists, and goaltender Matt Bilia marked a career high of 21 saves. Didn't pull it off, 8-12. They outnumbered us on shots on goal, but we have 3 goals from Weidlein and Norkey, and Wright chipped in with a goal as well.
It is pretty impressive. We lose by 4 and we got outshot by like 20.
Yeah, so it's
shots, so
not that bad.
Good effort.
Yeah, good effort. Absolutely.
And like we were talking about, Kyle Norkey, he is the attacker for lacrosse for the Plattsburgh State lacrosse team, and he's been named the Player of the Week for the SUNY Athletic Conference. Another Cardinal named Player of the Week. Norkey threw in a team-high 7 goals as the Cards split a pair of games this week, including a win against Oneonta for the first time ever, 16-14. Then the Cardinals lost to Cortland by their smallest deficit, like Zach just told you, since 2002, 12-8 just now, and Norkey leads the squad with 44 goals and 56 total points on the season. This was Kyle Norkey's 3rd SUNYAC weekly honor of his career. So congratulations to Kyle.
Yeah, and switching right over to track, we have Kusi Burgess was one of many standouts for Plattsburgh State men's track and field team. Burgess finished in the 3rd place in the 100-meter dash overall. Plattsburgh finished in the top 3 in 11 events. First place finishers were Peter Hom in the 200-meter dash, Jordan Bibier in the 400-meter hurdles, Matt Burton in the 3,000-meter K steeplechase, and Skylar Fields in the pole vault. Second place finishers were Andrew Krug in the 110-meter hurdles, Alex Carboni in the discus, and my good friend Josh Marcus in the 200-meter run. Lastly, finishing in 3rd place was Krug in the high jump, Jeff Stitt in the triple jump, and Josh Mitchell in the 800-meter run. Eric Lietze, Kyle Dunn, Ryan Douglas, and Josh Mitchell made up the quartet for the 4x400-meter relay. These guys placed 3rd as well. In here, track, you got the 200-meter, first place finish from Peter Hom and 2nd from Josh Marcus. 400-meter run, Jordan Bobbier in 1st place. And in the field events, pole vault, Skylar Fields 1st, 3,000-meter run, 1st place, Matt Burton. And lastly, the 100-meter, placing 3rd was Kusi Burgess.
Right, and in that particular event, we scored, we got 4 first-place finishes.
Yeah, a lot of good numbers pulling in.
Impressive. And we're going to stick with track and field now. Sophomore distance runner Mike Heyman, who you've heard us talk about on the show, completed a 5,000-meter run in 14 minutes and 24 seconds at the Bucknell Bison Outdoor Classic last Friday. That was the fastest time in the NCAA Division III this season. That time earned Heyman an automatic bid to the NCAA Division III championships held at Marietta College in Ohio. That honor and the 5,000-meter time warranted a SUNYAC Track Athlete of the Week award. The 14-minute and 14:24 time broke a 33-year-old school record held by Bruce Teague.
Not bad.
Yeah, I believe that's the 4th player we've talked about this week that got all SUNYAC honors for Plattsburgh State Cardinal Sports.
We're smashing records all over the place.
Absolutely.
And now talking about the women's Plattsburgh State track team. They finished 3rd overall at the Middlebury College Invitational and placed in the top 3 of 8 events. Amy McCaslin placed 3rd in the 100-meter dash, 2nd in the 200-meter dash, and lastly joined teammates Holly Black, Jennifer Rislier, and Joanne Tirielli to place 3rd in the 4x400-meter relay. Colleen Cody finished 2nd in the 3,000-meter steeplechase. Switching gears to field events, Stephanie Adamczak and Jacqueline Boyer finished 2nd and 3rd in the hammer throw. Boyer also placed 3rd in the javelin throw. Also adding to a 3rd place finish was Emily McLaughlin in the discus. Shannon Young placed the highest in the field events for Plattsburgh, winning the shot put with a mark of 38 feet and 2 inches. Good finishes here again. Dave, track, 2nd place for Amy McCaslin with the 200-meter, and she placed 3rd for the 100-meter. Colleen Cody pulling in 2nd, 3,000-meter steeplechase, and in the field events, you have them placing 3rd, so